301. We're going to do the Trump blues because once Trump comes into office, there is no more blues. Oh! So let's go Trump number 47, November 5th. Trump blues. Ball breaker. Hater. Why do you hate? You need more love in this world. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, no more hate. That's why Apefather's going to do Lover's Game. Are you ready? It's an original song by yours truly, Richie Lavoie. Oh, man, it's keyboard. Hold on. You always know how I feel inside, even if I don't say a word. Your sarcastic smile, laughing eyes, acting so absurd. When I'm mad, you know I try to hide it all from you, but I can't. You always see right through. This is how we play our lover's game. Play our lover's game. You always know just what to say to make all my troubles go away, or how to talk you into feeling bad when I was wrong in a way. You give me love when I'm in the mood for it. You drive me crazy and you never quit. This is how we play our lover's game. We play our lover's game. Little piano solo. more from you, but I can't. You always see right through. This is how we play our lover's game. We play our lover's game. How's everybody doing tonight? Please like and subscribe to the Apefather's channel. A lot of entertainment here. Music, food, little politics. I'm not here to tell you how to vote. I am not telling you how to feel. Me, I support President Trump. I love Trump. I love America. I am a patriot of this great country. John Benton, you're just here to hate. What's up there, Trader Todd, USA? What's up there, beautiful Sazzy Wazzy? I can't play any copyrighted music. I'm sorry about that. Because YouTube will say this will not be monetized. But I can play my original Trump song I wrote, talking about the Trump train. This is the ultimate Donald Trump song. It should really be played at every rally. This one is called by Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. Donald J. Trump, fist in the air, never stop fighting, never surrender. Trump, USA! Donald J. Trump, baby. We got to win November 5th. November 5th is the big day. Queen of Dixie. Do I amuse you? Forget about it. Funny how? Am I a clown? Am I here to amuse you? I am definitely here to amuse you. I'm losing weight, John. I showed you. It's working. Just cut out the carbs. That's all I got to do. People don't realize that if you eat protein, you could lose weight. You could have like a big T-bone steak. You could have 2 T-bone steaks. Germany in the house. How you doing, Germany? God bless. Show them. Well, I got a keyboard here. It's not a piano. It's a keyboard. Oh. We had a barbecue, John. We had hamburgers, we had chicken, we had hot dogs, we had corn on the cob. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh. So DJT is my big play. I am not a financial planner. Understand, I am not giving financial advice. But I am looking to hit a grand slam home run with DJT, man. This thing is going to be a monster. This is Donald Trump stock. That's his initials. DJT. Donald John Trump. This is the stock for Truth Social. I think, in my opinion, that this thing is going to go parabolic. It's going to set records when he wins November 5th and becomes the 47th president of the United States of America. This thing is going to be insane, crazy. But again, I'm not giving financial advice. Don't listen to a single word I'm saying. You got to do your own homework. You got to do your own due diligence. Forget about it, Madon. Like Trump says, winning is not the only thing. It's everything. Oh, this original song I wrote. Winning is not the only thing. It's everything. Winning is not the only thing. It is everything, baby. Trump already lost. Let's see what happens November 5th. Okay? All of you people keep saying it's over for Trump. You've been saying this forever. You've been saying this, I don't know, even when he was the president. Okay? He got impeached 2 times. You said he was finished, right? Nothing happened. The Russia hoax, you said he was finished. Okay? Mueller, failed. Okay, tens and tens of millions of dollars were spent, and they couldn't find anything, okay, that he did wrong. Okay, all you people keep saying is he's finished. Okay, not 1 assassination attempt, not 2 assassination attempts, 3 assassination attempts, and he has blood dripping down his ear, and he's like this, fight. Okay, you say he's finished, right? Okay, he's not finished. Okay, he's gonna make history. He's gonna make history. It's only the beginning. Right, Back to the Future. It's only the beginning. Forget about it. This is a song I wrote called Trump, Make America Great Again. Really nice piano piece. bless America. God bless President Trump. God bless the United States of America. God bless President Trump. Hadi Frag says that he don't support any candidates, but Trump seems to be in the lead. That shirt is great. Thank you. My favorite movie of all time, Goodfellas. I'll play the theme for you from Goodfellas. It's the end of the song Layla by Eric Clapton. Forget about it. You know, the thing is, politics has been making all of us forget that we all should really agree on certain things, okay? Like, look, can we put aside the fact if you support President Trump or if you don't? I don't you think there are certain issues that we should all unanimously agree on? Like, I'll give you an example. Why would we want criminals, killers coming into our country from mental asylums? I mean, listen, it's very simple. I'm an immigrant, you're an immigrant, and immigration made America great. But they have to come through a legal process. We have to do background checks. We don't know who these people are. And it's like, not only are they coming into our country, but they're given free, it's not a joke. They get free healthcare. They get free food. They get free housing. You think this is fair that hardworking Americans right now are having a tough time putting food on the table? They're having a tough time surviving with the high cost of living, the high cost of groceries, the high cost of gasoline, the high cost of housing. Like, again, I talk about this in all my live streams. Imagine if you're just starting off in life and you're 20 years old, or maybe 21, 22, you get married, you want to have maybe a little baby, you want to start a family. You capiche what I'm saying to you, okay? You want to get a house. Houses, they're starting like $600,000, $700,000 now. How much money are people making? $60,000, $50,000 a year. After you pay taxes, what are you left with? $30,000 a year, $35,000. How are you supposed to pay a mortgage? How are you supposed to buy food? I spent $360 today on food. It's freaking crazy. It's inflation is, see, because the problem with me is that I still want to live good. I'm still used to, like living well. But the problem is it costs me a pretty penny to live well now. It costs me a pretty penny. Like, in other words, for me to go out and get all the food that I'm used to getting, I shit you not, it's like $300, $400, but I get a lot of food. I get a ridiculous amount of food. Please like and subscribe to the Apefather's channel. That's right, the real Apefather, the Apefather. Some things should be common sense. You're right, Mr. Good Citizen. The bottom line is this, okay? I understand what you're saying. It's a country of settlers. You're right. But this is the thing, okay? I'm not saying no
to immigrants coming into the country, because there's a lot of good people out there. Okay, there's a lot of good people, and they have good hearts. They're good people, and they have a good skill. They want to contribute to society, but they just have to come through a legal process. That's it. We just have to know who they are. We have to know a background check, and then you know what? Come, come, like Trump says, we'll open up the big, beautiful doors of America. You know what I mean? But you have to come through a legal process. That's it. I'm sorry. And the thing about Democrats I can't stand is that they don't care. Listen, it's Elon Musk says it the best. Somehow they're voting. These immigrants who are not, they're not legal. They're coming into our country and they're able to vote. It's frigging crazy. Okay, it's crazy. And of course they're voting Democratic. Of course they're going to vote for Kamala Harris. Why? They're getting free food, free health insurance, right? Free housing. Of course they're not going to vote for Trump, who wants to deport their asses. They're going to vote for Kamala Harris. Okay, so listen, I just think that we should universally, okay, you guys are talking some crazy shit there. I think that we should all agree on certain things, okay? Like, in other words, keeping our country safe. That should just be, it shouldn't be a Republican thing. See, a lot of times people ask me, am I a Republican? Am I a Democrat? Look, I'm voting for Trump, okay? But if you really want me to tell you the truth, I'm an American. You see my hat? I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American. I'm not like, there are certain things that I'm open minded to, you know? Like, I'll give you an example. Okay, you want to hear an example? My wife has stage 4 breast cancer. Now, she got breast cancer of no fault of her own. No fault of her own. She worked during the 9/11 attacks. God bless her. She worked at 2 World Trade Center. All she did was just go to work, and because of the toxins in the air, and they told her that it was safe, by the way. She worked at Wall Street another 2 or 3 years after the 9/11 attacks. It was an environmental cause of cancer. So, you know how they thanked my wife? They turned her down for Social Security disability. I mean, she got a settlement through the VCF, God bless her. But they turned it down for Social Security disability. But is it worth it? Anyway, I don't care about money. I care about my wife's health. But there are people out there, they're like, oh, my wife didn't deserve anything. She worked her whole life. Her whole life she worked. She paid the taxes. She did everything right. And she got cancer. She has stage 4 cancer. She had to get brain surgery, the poor girl. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Good Citizen. The point I'm trying to say to you is that if a person is disabled and they work their whole lives and they pay taxes and they're good, hardworking citizens, then yeah, the government should help them. I see. Now that's not really a Republican way of thinking, because a Republican way of thinking is work, 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 even if you're dead. No, I don't. I don't agree with that. If a person has stage 4 cancer and they can't work anymore, you shouldn't force them to work. You know what I mean? And the government should help people that need help. You see, the problem is there's a lot of fraud going on. There's a lot of fugazis out there, people faking that they're disabled, and they're playing the system. Now that's messed up. Okay, that's the lowest form of trash. But the thing is that there are people who legitimately need help, and I'm all for it. So maybe that's not a Republican way of thinking, but if a person worked their whole life, they pay taxes, they're hardworking United States citizens, and they got disabled of no fault of their own, yeah, they should receive something. My wife didn't receive anything. She got turned down for Social Security disability. Then you get an illegal immigrant comes into our country, they give them asylum, they get everything. Free health care, free food, free housing. Thank you, Back to the Future. Thank you, Mr. Good Citizen. But that's the thing, right? Helping Americans. See, that's a good point. That's a good point that Mr. Good Citizen has just said. Like, I got really upset with FEMA. I know that they came through a little bit, with Hurricane Helene and Milton, but at first they were claiming they had no money. And this is coming after President Biden gives Ukraine a $2.5 billion aid package. Get the F out of here with that friggin' shit. and then you don't have money for Americans? You don't have money for Americans in need? See, look, my concept, and that's why I love Trump. You know what I love about Trump? He puts America first. You understand? You got to take care of your own. You got to take care of Americans. You understand? I'm not saying that America can't help the world, okay? We've always done it, but you have to make sure that on the home front, you got to make sure that everybody's okay. You can't be helping the world when Americans are hurting and struggling. That's the way I see it. So once again, shouldn't that be something we all agree upon? But no, people are turning immigration into a race card. You know, they're like, you're racist. You're racist if you don't like agree that illegal immigrants should enter our country. You're a racist. See, that's what they did with Trump. Remember when he first came out and was running for president, and he said Mexico is sending out the worst people to us, rapists, killers. He was not saying all Mexicans. Once again, it's this political correct bullshit. Okay, that you got to watch everything you have to say. Okay, he wasn't saying all Mexicans are rapists. He wasn't saying that. He was saying that there are some that are coming into our country who are. Okay? Back to the future. I'm here in the US. They said 1 billion each month to Ukraine. It's friggin' crazy, man. Mr. Good Citizen, I believe we promise Social Security and we should take care of our people, but it's a form of socialism. It's like I said, listen to me, it's like I said, there are people who deserve help and there are people who don't. That's it. That's it. Who deserves help? If you work your whole life, you understand, and you pay your taxes and you're a hardworking American citizen, and it gets to the point later in your life where you're old, you can't work anymore, you know what I mean? And you're shot, and in some cases, very sick. Like imagine if you get cancer or, you have a very, very serious illness. Then I do believe the government should help you. Why not? You paid your taxes. You worked all these years. You know what I mean? I don't consider that to be communism or socialism because don't you're at a certain point in your life, especially if you get sick and it's no fault of your own. It's no fault, like you didn't do anything wrong. Like it was the environment that got you sick. Nah. That's the way I see it. But you see, that's not a popular way of thinking. You see, once again, a lot of Republicans fight me on this because they do believe what you just said, Mr. Good Citizen. They believe any type of government help they feel is a form of socialism or they feel it's a form of communism. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with that. See, that's why I say that at the end of the day, I'm an American. I'm an American. Come on now. You work your whole life. Okay, you pay taxes, okay? And you get cancer of no fault of your own, you're not entitled to anything? Nah, that's not fair. That's not socialism. That's I'm sorry. That's not socialism. You'll be surprised, what's his name? Yoel Adams. But I have seen with my own eyes. I have seen with my own eyes, okay, illegal immigrants buying and purchasing houses. Okay, you'll be surprised. And not only are they buying houses, in a lot of cases, they're handed houses. They're just given all of these benefits, like where they get everything. They get food, they get mortgages. I'm telling you, I've seen this shit. I've seen it. You don't have to believe me because I've witnessed it and I've seen it. Okay? They get more than Americans get. You're right, Mr. Good Citizen. You're right. Listen, the bottom line is that I don't believe in the government helping us. Believe me. Look, I've always been, despite what people think of me, because see, a lot of people don't understand. I've earned a right in my life to take it easy now at 47 years old. I've worked in sales for over 20 years, and I did very, very well in sales. I was always a top producer. I always made well into the six figures, and I saved a lot of money, and I invested money, and I have income coming in every month. And I have the right now to sit back and enjoy my life. I have the right to, but I've earned it. I worked for it. It's not like people make it seem because they see me and they're like, you're a bum or whatever because I spend a lot of my time on YouTube. Look, I could do that. I worked hard and I want to be a YouTuber. Look, I have a lot of unfinished goals in my life. I'm a musician, I'm a songwriter, I'm a piano player, not much of a singer. I admit to you, I sing more or less for recreation and for fun, but I am a very serious piano player. And YouTube is a form for me to get my music out there. So that's why I like doing it. People don't understand. All these haters, they don't understand it. They're like, why don't you go get a job? Because I don't have to get a job. I have enough money coming in every month that I could survive and pay all my bills. So why not? I should pursue something that I love. I should pursue a passion at this point. That's how I feel. Mr. Good Citizen, I'm okay with taking care of Americans as a conservative. We should have the means to do that by now, but the government messed everything up. You're right. Elon Musk is doing a lot of great things. I really, really, you know, I really respect Elon a lot. And I really, really am so thankful that he's behind Trump. He's giving Americans a chance to earn $47. All you have to do in the swing states is register to vote, and then you have to sign a petition that you're all for the First Amendment and you're for the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms and the right to freedom of speech. Right? I mean, that's things that we once again should all agree upon. This is what I'm saying. Listen, I'm an American. I'm an American. I want what's best for America. Same thing, the big topic is abortion. You want to hear my stance on abortion? Okay. See, most Republicans are pro life, okay? But I do have, in my opinion, don't get mad at me, I think a woman has the right to get an abortion if she was raped, if she was a victim of incest or something disgusting, something, an attack, a violent attack. Why should she be forced to have that baby? But this is the thing. Have the abortion in the as soon as possible. Like don't wait. Have it as soon as effing possible. Now, if for whatever reason this woman chooses to not have an abortion and now she's going into late term, she shouldn't have an abortion anymore because now that's murder. That's an execution. And that seems to be what the Democrats are okay. I don't know. I'll say it's alleged, but Trump was saying that there's some cases where the woman actually goes to term, like in the ninth month, and still wants to have an abortion. They even had cases where I don't know if it's true or not, but they I don't know if it's true or not. I'll say it's alleged, but she gave birth and still wanted to execute the child. So that's just crazy shit. That's murder. That's execution. Look, I know Trump is not a big person in global warming, but I do think it's something. Yes, I do believe in it. I do believe that a lot of pollution is destroying you know the ozone layer, and yeah, I do believe it. I do believe in it. And it should be taken seriously because not now, but in time, it could become a major, major, major problem. What's up there, Ed? Make America great again. Oh, I'm voting for Trump too. Look, overall, I just think that Trump is best for America. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, he's all for the rich." That's what they keep saying. He's for the rich. I don't think so. He wants for people, hardworking Americans. He doesn't want to tax tips. Okay, that's not for the super rich. So no tax on tips. That's one of his policies. Another one of his policies is no tax on overtime. So how is that for the rich, right? He does a lot of things for the regular average Joe. And as far as the super rich, people don't understand when you're giving corporations benefits and motivations to stay in America, that creates jobs. And what I love about Trump is that he attacks companies like, remember that John Deere? They want to build manufacturing plants outside of America. He's going to slap them with tariffs, big time tariffs, huge effing tariffs. And that's just what you got to do because it's all about building in America, baby. Build your manufacturing plant in America. I mean, I don't agree with everything with Trump, but I agree with probably 90% of everything that he says. Most of his policies, I think is best for America. Okay? I don't know. I'd have to really think about things I disagree with. There's really not too much. There's really not too much I disagree. But of course, from time to time, there are things, maybe that he says. I think a lot of times what he says is just, Trump is a straight shooter. See, I know Trump. I'm a New Yorker. You understand? See, what we do in New York is we talk very blunt. You understand? I'm an Italian. I'm a Sicilian. I'm half Sicilian, half Napolitan. I talk sometimes very bluntly, where it's not politically correct. And I think that's what Trump does. And a lot of times I think that's what gets him in trouble. Like he'll say things, but he doesn't. You have to listen to everything he says. You have to listen. Like that time with Charlottesville, when he said that there are fine people on both sides. So one side were like considered Nazis and all that shit. So everybody like freaked out on Trump. They're like, "Are you saying Nazis are fine people?" No, he's not saying that. Look, Trump is saying that they came down to a protest. It was the Robert E. Lee to take the statue down. They had a permit to be there. They had a right to protest. We have the right to protest in America. I don't know if you understand this, right? The right of assembly, right of protest. Okay, and the other party didn't have a permit, and they were just as violent. So he was just saying that there are good people on both sides, but there are also bad people on both sides. So I don't think that was a bad thing he said. But I think that's what happens with Trump is that I think people take what he says out of context because he's very, very blunt. But anyway, let's get back to a little music. I don't want to talk. So here's one I wrote called Trump Win, Baby. Trump win. Make America great again. Trump win. Make America great again. That's called Trump win, baby. DJT stock, Truth Social will have massive gains on November 5th. From your mouth to God's ears, Back to the Future 99. Listen, I'm all for understand something. Bringing back the American dream, because we lost it. We lost it right now. In my opinion, listen, again, I want to repeat this to you. Imagine if you're starting off in life and you're like in your 20s and you're getting married. How can you live in this current state of inflation? How could you do it? How could you do it? Making $50,000, $60,000 a year. You got to pay like $30,000 in taxes. You're left with about $30,000, say, right? How are you going to survive on that? With the price of groceries being how ridiculous high they are, the price of gasoline, the price of housing. Okay, so I feel we've lost the American dream, and I believe Donald J. Trump is going to bring back the American dream, which brings me to my next song. Donald Trump, bring back the American dream. Please like and subscribe to the Apefather channel. Apefather just wants good things for all of you. Garlic Eater 52, Trump, USA, baby. That was just locker room talk, Lord Zobe. You know, you won't make me laugh with that stuff. Come on, we're all men. When we're in private, men talk crazy, okay? But there's a difference between saying something and doing something. You know, like Bill Clinton, for instance, okay? You hear me talking, Lord Zobe? There's a difference between talking the talk and walking the walk, all right? That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say about that, okay? People made such a big deal with that Trump, you know, grabbing them by the thing. He's alone on a bus with Billy Bush, okay? Guys talk the talk. How many times am I out with my friends and we're going to Bay Ridge, we're going to a bar? You know, we see a girl, we say, Minkia, what a friggin' package on this girl. Forget about it, right? But we're not doing anything. Listen to me, we're not touching the girl. We're not raping the girl. We're not attacking the girl. You know, that's a Brooklyn thing. I mean, you know, Trump's a New Yorker. That's it. Like, why do people make such a big deal about this? Okay, look, big difference between Trump and Bill Clinton. That's all I got to say. That whole thing with E. Jean Carroll was a joke. Listen to me. The woman provided no evidence. What did she provide? You want to hear the evidence she provided that she got paid $100 million? She provided a picture that she was with her ex-husband when they met. She met Donald Trump and his former wife, may she rest in peace, Ivana Trump. There was a picture with Donald Trump, Ivana Trump, his wife at the time, E. Jean Carroll and her husband at the time. They're all smiling. That's the evidence she provided. There was no video footage of Trump assaulting her. There was no witnesses. Okay, she told her friends. I think 30 years ago, she claims that she called up her friends and said that Trump assaulted her. I think it was bullshit, but I'll say it's alleged. Forget about it. Trying to get my song, the Brooklyn song, famous here. Grew up on the Coney Island side.
hot dogs and Nathan's, and a cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night, happy rich. Picked up a girl and made out under the virus on a bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. That's my original song about growing up in Brooklyn, New York. X Studios. I'm really not a good singer, but thank you. I'm a piano player. I'm just a songwriter, so I like singing my own music. I do not consider myself a singer. But if you could check out, this is my first name. It's spelled Richie, Richie. Oh, I love the Mets. Levoi, Levoi. This is my real name. If you look up my name on YouTube, go to YouTube, search for Richie Levoi, and then type in the Brooklyn Song Viral Video. That's my second YouTube channel. It's exclusive for one song, the Brooklyn Song. And I'm trying my best. It's got over 41,000 views. I'm trying to get this song famous. Brooklyn, baby, help me. Help me get this song viral. I'd appreciate it if you could go down to that channel, my second channel. It's Richie Levoi, Levoi, the Brooklyn Song Viral Video. Just comment on the Brooklyn Song, like it, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Again, that's my second YouTube channel. Richie, Richie. Last name, Levoi, Levoi, the Brooklyn Song Viral Video. God gave you full of grace in your vocal cords. I appreciate that, X Studio. I think I'm a horrible singer, but I'm not. Listen, piano, I feel like I'm at a very high level. I feel like I am a very, very high level piano player. I think I'm a good songwriter, but I don't consider myself a singer. I sing for fun. I sing for entertainment. But thank you very much, X Studios. Like, I'll give you an example. Check out my piano skills. Okay, this is my jazz piano skills, and you can see this is like at a very top level. My singing, average at best, below average. But this is Funk a la Richie. This is Chick Corea was my favorite piano player, jazz piano player. This is in tribute to him. May he rest in peace. It's an original song called Funk a la Richie.
So that's my jazz skills on the piano. Forget about it. I've been playing the piano since I'm 10. And I'm 47 now, 37 years. Sir, I'm from India. God bless you, X Studio. So it's night here. Sometimes I use your videos for sleeping. I'll give you something. I'm going to give you a peaceful song I wrote. This is for X Studios, okay? This is called Peace and Serenity. I love classical music. This is me trying to be Chopin. Okay? It's an original classical piece. Peace and Serenity. That's a nice relaxing piece, right? Peace and Serenity. Thank you, Marge Connor. That was for X Studios. That's called Peace and Serenity, X Studios. It's an original song I wrote, an original instrumental classical piece. Please like and subscribe to Apefather's channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Oh my God. What song do I want to do now? Everybody's got problems. You know, everything that's going on right now in our country, people are having a difficult time putting food on the table, putting gas in their car, housing prices are out of control. A lot of people are very down in the dumps, depressed, but I want them all to know, Trump, baby, number 47 is coming November 5th. I feel it in my heart and soul. And I feel that things are going to get better. But remember, you got to be like Rocky Balboa. It's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you could get hit and get up and keep moving forward. So every problem has a solution. And this song I wrote, Everybody's Got Problems, has a positive message. Every problem has a solution. You got to be tough. You got to be like Rocky, baby. Let's do it. Let me just start this keyboard off 1 second. That's better. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems. You can't hide. You can't hide. Life could beat you up bad. It's easy to just give up. Don't get knocked down. You gotta get mad. Fight back and be the one standing up. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems. You can't hide. You can't hide. I know you're hurting and you don't believe tomorrow will be a better day. It's up to you. You gotta believe. You have the power to make all your troubles go away. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems. You can't hide. Everybody's got problems. Little jazzy vibe there. Excellent t-shirt. Thank you. From the movie Goodfellas. Funny. How am I funny? Am I here to amuse you? Am I a clown here? Forget about it. I'll do that one more time. The song from Goodfellas. This is Layla, The End of Layla by Eric Clapton. This is in the movie Goodfellas. Greatest movie of all time. I got to do a lot of lives, so I can't make them too long. So I'm going to be signing off right now, but I will be back. Oh, I love Adele. Adele's the best. Go easy on me, baby. I love Adele. But I will be back soon. God bless all of you. God bless you. X Studios, Stevie, please subscribe, like the Apefather's channel. And like I said, if you have a chance, only if you have a chance, check out, besides subscribing and liking this channel, check out my second YouTube channel. You got to do a search on YouTube. Type in my first name, Richie, Richie, my last name, Lavoie, Levoi, and then say the Brooklyn Song viral video. You got to type. Richie Lavoie, the Brooklyn Song viral video. Please like and subscribe to that channel, and please write a comment about the Brooklyn Song. I'm trying to get that song famous. Thank you very much. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is not political advice. I am not a politician, not yet. Not yet. But I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived. Thank you, X Studio. I really appreciate that. I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house. See you later, Back to the Future. God bless you. God bless you, Ed. God bless America. God bless President Trump.